COSN coming at you again today. So today I wanted to do a project, and it's inspired by a friend of mine, Casey from Coyote Works. And if you haven't visited his channel, by the way, it's a great channel. He does a lot of desert survival, he does great reviews, and I'll put his link down in the description block below. Well, anyway, he came over last weekend, had a great idea to make a bush gun. And I liked it so much that I wanted to do my own build. Now, he also has a video on the build that we did last weekend, and I'll also put that in the link below. But I wanted to make sure I gave him credit for it because it's his idea. But I liked it so much that I wanted to do my own version, and pretty much the same, but probably just a couple different mods. One thing he did get is a better shotgun than I did, and he got it for cheaper. So I wanted to show you my version of the brush gun and my build. So throughout this video you can see what you think, and at the end I'll show you the finished product. Hey guys, well I hope you enjoyed the video process of building this bushcraft gun. Now there's a couple reasons why I picked this 12 gauge. Well, of course Casey from Coyote Works gave me the idea, but he made some really good points. It's a very, very reliable 12 gauge shotgun. You know, you don't have a lot of moving parts, and it's 12 gauge, which is out there, you can find it, and it's a very popular round. But on the flip side, like everybody knows, 12 gauge rounds are pretty heavy. And what I want to do eventually, just like Casey does, is get the 22 adapter and have 22, be able to shoot 22 out of your 12 gauge. And then also have the capability of taking down large animals from, well, you got self-protection too, everything from the two-legged to the four-legged variety. Now, and that brings us to the next subject. This isn't a bug-out gun. It could be if that's all you had. Of course it would be. But, you know, I'd more classify it as a bush gun and, you know, survival gun. I've also, what I've done to it basically is I've taken the barrel down to 18 inches. I've taken the stock down 1.5 inches. I've added a side saddle and also a sling. But also, in the process, I made sure everything was tightened and good to go so that it will be reliable when I need it. But other than that, it's a good little bush gun, and I'm excited to go out and hike with it. It can break down, and when you put it in the brake, we take the barrel off and you have the stock, everything breaks down to about 18 inches. You can put it in your pack if you needed to, or you can just carry it or sling it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the build, and check out Coyote Works. I'll put it down in the description block. He has, well, basically he was up here, we built it together, but he has another great video on another build. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate everything you guys do for me, and have a good night. Hey guys, just really quick, I want to show you a quick fix on some of these old guns. Sometimes some of this old stuff, you'll get some screws, which I had this back screw here that was completely stripped out. Now you can upsize the screw, but sometimes you run the risk of snapping the wood. So what I did is I took some of the good old JB weld, and you might be thinking, well, that's for metal. But actually, it's for plastic, metal, wood, you name it. JB Weld is actually a really good product for doing some of this stuff. So what I did is I just mixed some up, and I packed it in these holes, and then I put the screws in. Even though this one wouldn't tighten down, you just put it all the way flush, let it dry for about, I think 15 hours I did. Full set's probably 24 hours. But then in the morning, I just backed the screws out, and now I got perfect screw holes, and they're all good to go. So just a little tip, little trick that you can do with some of this old wood stuff on these guns.